Hola estudiantes, today we're gonna learn about el futuro. We're learning future tense. Future tense take the same endings for all AR, ER, and IR verbs. For all regular verbs, their endings are added to the infinitive. Isn't that easy? Yes, it is. He, has, ha, hemos, han. Ejemplos: hablar, hablaré; deber, deberé; abrir, abriré. Please notice that you just add to the infinitive, and the infinitive is a verb without conjugation. Hablarás, deberá; abriremos, deberán y hablarán. Ojo, atención. Most of the future tense endings carry a written accent mark or tilde, except in the nosotros form. The auxiliary verb will does not have an equivalent in Spanish, meaning you don't have to use will, you just only use your future tense. Yo iré, I will go; ella hablará, she will speak. Irregulars. There are some irregular stems. Same endings are added to the irregular stem. See? And I'm going to exaggerate a little bit because it helps my students memorize them. Caber, cabr, cabré; haber, abr, habrás; poder, podr, podrá; querer, quer, querremos; saber, sabr, sabrán; poner, pondr, pondré; salir, saldr, saldrás; tener, tendr, tendremos; valer, valdr, valdrán; venir, vendr, vendremos; decir, dir, diré; hacer, haré. The future tense is just one of the ways to express future. Let's look at some ways that we already know how to express future plans. Future tense, present indicative. Present tense, present indicative. Llegan a Caracas mañana. It conveys a sense of certainty that the action will occur. Nonetheless, they are just using present tense. Ir plus a plus infinitive. Van a llegar a Caracas mañana. It's used to express the near future. It's commonly used in everyday speech. See? That's why we start learning that in Spanish 1. Present subjunctive. Prefiero que lleguen a Caracas mañana refers to the actions that has yet to occur. So even though it's using subjuntivo, it has a sense that it's in the future, that it will occur. Okay? And the one that we just learned, future tense, llegarán a Caracas mañana, that expresses an action that will occur, often implies more certainty than ir plus a plus infinitive. Atención! Future tense is used less frequently in Spanish than in English. Te llamo mañana. I will call you tomorrow. And please notice that te llamo is present tense. Y espero que vengan mañana, or hope that they come. Espero, I hope, and it's present tense. Que and vengan is subjuntivo. Okay? Even though it's subjuntivo in the second clause, it expresses some idea of future. Use querer plus infinitive and not future. To express willingness in Spanish, use the verb querer plus infinitive. Remember that the word will in English is used to express future time or someone's willingness to do something, but not in Spanish. ¿Quieres contribuir a la protección del ambiente? Will you contribute to the protection of the environment? Quiero ayudar, pero no sé dónde empezar. I will help you, but I don't know where to begin. Conjecture or probability. In Spanish, the future tense may be used to express conjecture or probability even about present events. English expresses this in several ways using words and expressions such as wonder, bet, must be, may, might, and probably. ¿Qué hora será? I wonder what time it is. ¿Ya serán las 2 de la mañana? It must be 2 a.m. by now. ¿Estará lloviendo en Medellín? Do you think it's raining in Medellín? ¿Hará un poco de sol y viento? It must be a bit sunny and windy. And future and the subjunctive. When the present subjunctive is used in conjunctions of time, like cuando, when, después de que, after, en cuanto, as soon as, hasta que, until, y tan pronto como, as soon as, the future tense is often used in the main clause of the sentence. Nos quedaremos lejos de la costa hasta que pase el huracán. Please notice that nos quedaremos is future tense, hasta que is your conjunction of time, and pase is your subjuntivo. En cuanto termine de llover, ¿sí? En cuanto is your conjunction of time, termine is your subjuntivo, y regresaremos a la costa. Regresaremos is your future tense. Tan pronto como salga el sol, iré a la playa a tomar fotos. Tan pronto is your conjunction of time. Salga, tan pronto como. Salga is your subjuntivo, and iré is your future. Now you're gonna finish this practice. Okay? You're gonna stop your video. You're gonna work on your practice. When you have answer, you're gonna check your answers, and you're gonna come ready for your flip mini. And if you have questions, you'll come in at 7:30. Stop your video now. And here are the answers.